Good evening and welcome to Senior Night, high above McKinley Field here at the campus of Urbana High School. I'm Jason Liggett. We appreciate you tuning in on the Tigers Media Network. It's your Urbana Tigers set to square off against the Normal West Wildcats. Starting for the Tigers, Seydou Mukadi, Miguel Lemus, Hugo Besserell starting on the bench. Sam Ross is on the field. Ivan Menenev, Fernando Olivia Contreras, Samuel Romeni, Jesus De La Cruz, and Chase Mandra, along with Jonathan Dolerode, the midfield senior. We appreciate you tuning in. Jason Liggett here with you. We'll be joined shortly by Abram Washington on camera. On the field for the Normal West Wildcats, Zach Bautista, Devin Beatty, Adam Conrad, Jacob Davis, Caden Frank, Victor Fuentes, number 44, Chris Ken, Alec McGinnis, Zach Pullman, Archimed Sabu, and Owen Sen. Normal Community, coached by Dr. Val Walker. You can stream us online, urbanapublictelevision.org. Of course, we're on YouTube, youtube.com/UPTV6. We appreciate you watching on television as well. Comcast Xfinity's Channel 6 and 1096, i3 Broadband Channel 6, and AT&T U-verse Channel 99. Tigers in the orange tops with white lettering, white numbers on the back, black shorts, and the white tops and white shorts, the Wildcats. Jonathan Dolerud kicking that one out of play for the Tigers, so throwing this one in overhead are the Wildcats. Light drizzle here to start this game. Threat of rain in the area, but we haven't seen anything too substantial, thankfully, and we hope that it remains that way. Normal West getting something going on the defensive side of things. Gets that to the Tiger goalkeeper and bouncing in there to the goalkeeper as the Tigers scoop that up and get started back on the offense. That one out of play, and tossing this one in is number 44, Chris Ken for the Wildcats. Ken tosses that one in, and a header hit right out, so it will be Urbana ball to toss in, and for the Tigers is number 25. That's Jesus De La Cruz. Kicks back to the goalkeeper and to the near side with De La Cruz. De La Cruz looking to advance this ball. He does to midfield. Tigers jockeying for possession, and that one's going to be kicked softly to the goalkeeper for the Normal West Wildcats. On the near side. And now to the middle. Looking to break that up is number 41 for the Urbana Tigers, Kevin Juarez. Surrounded by three Tigers is number 3, Caden Frank for the Wildcats. Frank gets that to midfield, finds number 24 for Normal West and Jacob Davis. For more information on Urbana High School athletics, be sure to follow them on Twitter at AthleticsUrbana. You can also visit their website, il.8to18.com/Urbana. Check out scores and schedules of the various sporting events for all seasons here as we start to wrap up the fall sports here in just a couple of weeks and get set for playoffs and then enter winter sports. Playing on McKinley Field tonight, as normally you'll see soccer played at the field behind us, where we're located on top of the press box at Blackman Field. But since it's senior night and wanted to make it special for the seniors, a little bit better sound system, better scoreboard, better seating over on McKinley Field, and a better view for us, quite frankly. Not a pole in the middle, which is what we normally have to contend with on Blackman Field. That one goes sailing wide past the goalkeeper for Urbana. And the starting goalkeeper is Chase Mandra. Kicking that one back to Mandra is Jesus de la Cruz, and they go to the far side with it. Urbana looking to move this ball up the field on the far side. A little bit of miscommunication there, and it goes rolling out of play. Going to be Normal West Wildcats ball on the far side. They get this one up in the air, jumping for a headers, both Normal West and Urbana. No one coming up with it as they continue to battle there. Here's number 41. That's Juarez. Juarez kicks it to the near side. And driving past the defender there is Jonathan Dularud. Dularud now kicks it to midfield. Here's number 23 for the Tigers. And he looked to advance that, but it's broken up by Normal West Wildcats. Sam Rumeni is number 23, as I mentioned, the junior at Urbana High School. Well, outside of the light drizzle, just a perfect fall evening for soccer. Still warm temperatures for fall, but I think that all goes away tomorrow. I think tomorrow night for high school homecoming football, it's going to be a chilly one later in the evening, and certainly Saturday morning going to be cold. It is homecoming week here at Urbana. The parade's scheduled for 3 p.m. tomorrow. We'll see if the rain holds off. Right now, there is a chance of rain pretty much all day, but things scheduled to clear up just in time for game time tomorrow night. But we'll, of course, cover the game regardless, rain or shine, here on the Tigers Media Network. Going to be Normal West Wildcat ball down in the corner. They're going to toss this one in. They kick it to the far side. And now throwing this in for Urbana is Rumeni. Rumeni tosses it back. And that one booted hard. It goes past Lemus. I think they were targeting Lemus to try to kick that one in, but a little bit too much oomph on that one. Light breeze here at McKinley Field, but nothing that should affect the game. Kind of wonder what the turf is like to run on after it's been sprinkling for a lengthy period like it has been, whether there's a little bit too much moisture or not, but really haven't been anyone slipping or sliding, so it must be all right. Dularud kicks this one over to midfield, finds number 22 in Miniev. Miniev chasing that one down. It's broken up by Normal West. Here come the Wildcats. Driving for the Wildcats is Davis. Davis gets tripped up, and there is a whistle there. Kick on the goal there is saved by Mandra. Mandra rolls that one off to the far side. Tigers kick back to the middle, where they find Olivia Contreras, and over to the near side now for Urbana. Urbana kicks it to our side of the field, and dribbling this one up is Dularud. Dularud, the midfielder for the Tigers. It goes back to number 25, Jesus de la Cruz. He tosses it over on the far side now for the Tigers. Urbana with some good ball movement. They need to work on the vertical game here to get this ball moving forward, and they're doing just that now. Over to Jonathan Dularud. Dularud gets that one broken up by Normal West. He goes chasing after it. And now the Tigers back in control. Some back and forth action here in the midfield between the Wildcats and the Tigers. Up to Dularud. Dularud kicks that one past number 7, Miguel Lemus. And here comes the Normal West Wildcats. Some aggressive defense there from Fernando Olivia Contreras. Normal West with the header hit and trying to chase that one down in the near corner. It gets kicked out of play. Going to be Normal West ball there, and tossing it in for the Wildcats is number 44, Chris Ken. Another header hit there for Normal West. Dularud midfield now, advancing the ball to the near side. He finds Lemus, and it goes out of play. Lemus is going to toss this one in. .29-19 remaining here. We're scoreless at McKinley Field in the first half. Fernando Olivia Contreras advances the ball up. He finds number 7 in Lemus. Lemus tries to get that one to the center of the field, and Normal West comes away with it. Big kick there, and chasing that one down for the Tigers is Sam Ross. Ross, one of the seniors being honored before tonight's game here at McKinley Field. And as they announce all the seniors, and they come out with some families and family members and friends, they always say what their plans are for the future and some of their favorite memories here at Urbana High School. And some advice for the underclassmen. So those are always some nice tidbits to hear. Whistle on the play there, and Normal West going to kick this one. Header hit there by the Tigers, and another one goes rolling towards the goal. And scooping that one up is Chase Mandra. Mandra advances this one out to Lemus. Lemus over to Juarez, and Juarez to the far side. Some fancy footwork gets broken up by Normal West. Sedu Mukadi with a big kick there, followed by another big kick from Kevin Juarez. These two teams fairly evenly matched so far in this game. That's moving along at a pretty good clip here. Urbana going to toss this one on far side. Header hit there from the Tigers. That's broken up by number 24 for the Wildcats and Jacob Davis. They're going to kick this back to their goalkeeper, and we'll see what he does with it. He brings it out to the near side. Finds Zach Pullman. Pullman with a big boot down the field, and scooping it up for the Tigers is Chase Mandra. Jason Liggett with you here on the Tigers Media Network alongside 2015 Urbana High School graduate Abram Washington, UHS Broadcasting alumni. We appreciate all his work this semester. Because I think he's probably covered more games than the high school students, or probably just as many. I think just as many. We appreciate his availability. Of course, we'll be out here again tomorrow night on October the 11th for homecoming against Peoria Richwoods. The Tigers football team with a big win last week over Centennial Chargers, 22-12 at Centennial. I think that's the first road win under Coach Ordell Walker. But congratulations to the Urbana Tigers football team. It's their first win overall since 2017, as they were winless last season and winless so far this season. But hopefully they can take that momentum. Peoria Richwoods with just 2 wins of their own, so not a dominant force in the Big 12 either. 25-22 left to play, scoreless in the first half here at McKinley Field. Tigers going to toss this one in. It's number 25 for Urbana, Jesus de la Cruz. They get it back into play, and now on the far side, they advance it to midfield. And a little bit of shove there, but it will be Normal West ball. We hear a whistle. We'll see what that's all about. Mandra coming up to grab this one. That ball above his head, but he's able to raise his arms and pull it in. Tigers look to advance this ball into Normal West territory as time of possession, I think, favors Normal West so far here in this first half, just by a little though. Neither team coming out too aggressive. It's one thing we've seen the Tigers do in the past, particularly in that tournament that we covered early on in the season. That first weekend in September, the Urbana High School Invitational. We saw their first game, a little bit of a challenge for the Tigers, and then that second game, they came out really aggressive. Near score, good opportunity there for Urbana, not able to capitalize on it. Nice save from the goalkeeper of Normal West. So we'll see if that gives Urbana a little bit of boost. Sometimes once you get close to the goal, you start thinking, all right, now's the time to score. We'll see what they can come up with here. 23-36 remaining in the first half. Scoreless from McKinley Field. Jason Liggett with you on the Tigers Media Network. Some nice footwork, but losing that ball is number 34, Jonathan Dularud, the senior midfielder here at Urbana High School. Another whistle here, and this time it's going to be a kick for Urbana. They don't waste any time in getting this ball up the field. A little bit too far, though, as Tigers can't chase that one down. Kicking that one was number 4, Seydou Mukadi. And this will be a different-looking Tigers team next year. There's a number of key seniors. With it being senior night, we can reflect on their career and how they won't be here next season. So it'll be a little bit of a challenge for Coach Barkley, see what he comes up with, what players he moves in and moves up, and where he puts everybody. But some key members of Urbana Soccer are going to be leaving here in May. At least we hope. That's the plan. That run rolling slow to the goalkeeper, and now Normal West on the near side. Advances this ball, good field position, but Mandruk scooping that one up for Urbana and sending it out to Mukadi. Mukadi now up towards midfield, kicks it past Juarez, and coming up with it for the Normal West Wildcats, it was Ethan White. right off the chest there of Normal West. And here's Kevin Juarez now for the Tigers. Juarez plotting his next move. He kicks it behind him. That one was to number 16, Sam Ross. We hear a whistle blow. And Mukati's going to set to kick this for Urbana. 21:06 remaining here in the first half. Mukati advances this downfield. He's met with a header from Normal West and a header again from Urbana right back. And advancing that ball for the Tigers, number 11, William Arana. Arana, a freshman this year at Urbana High School, playing forward on varsity for the Tigers. Couple balls on the field now. Chase Mandra kicking that one off, and we'll have the game ball in his possession here. Mandra's going to look to kick this one. We'll see where he goes with it. To the near side, filing Dolarud. Dolarud advances this one. It goes past Juarez and up to number 11, Arana. Normal West in control, and this one's going to the goal, and stopped and blocked by Chase Mandra. Ivan Menev advances this one for Urbana, and broken up once again by Normal West. So not too many shots on the goal here, especially Urbana trying to shoot on Normal West. As I say that, that one sails wide and going to go to the goalkeeper of Normal West. That one out of play on Normal West, so Urbana tosses this one in on the far side. Now Normal West is going to have an opportunity to toss this one in. They get it into number 15 for the Wildcats. Archimed Sabu. There's Mukati, breaks things up and gets it to number 24 for the Tigers, and Olivia Contreras. Moving this one up the field is Mukati. Here's Seydou Mukati. He has a shot on the goal, and diving to stop that one is Owen Sen for the Wildcats. So some good offensive play there from Mukati. He's unable to get the score. So we remain scoreless here, 16:54 remaining here in the first half. This one goes to the near side. Here's Dolarud. Dolarud trying to get something to go. He was looking for number 23 for the Tigers in Rumeni, but it's broken up by the Wildcats. So going to be a corner kick here for the Tigers. Jonathan Dullerud out to kick for Urbana. Opportune time here for the Tigers offense to take advantage. Sen breaks that one up and sends it to the far side. Normal West in control of the ball. They advance it to the near side. It's the chase down. Looks like Normal West is going to get to it first. They kick it midfield. Mukani is there. Mukani right back to things for Urbana. Going up for a header hit for Normal West Wildcats there was Caden Frank. He does not connect. And getting tripped up there is Normal West as they went for a shot on the goal. Whistle blows, and that is number 15 for the Wildcats. And Archimed Sabu. These light sprinkles not going to go away tonight, I don't think. Picked up a little bit here, but still not what I would call a rain. Good stop there by Mandra. Chase Mandra with the ball here for the Tigers. Drops it, kicks it to midfield. Ethan White gets that broken up by Urbana, and trying to chase that one down is both White and Dullerud. Dullerud gets to it first. He kicks it to center field. Dribbling that up for the Tigers is number 11 in Urbana. They kick it over to the far side. And then it goes back to Fernando Olivia Contreras. Contreras fighting for the ball now with Normal West. Whistle blown, and I think it's going to be Normal West ball here. 13:52 remaining in the first half, and we are scoreless. Homecoming week here at Urbana High School. We appreciate you tuning in on the Tigers Media Network, whether that's streaming on urbanapublictelevision.org, youtube.com/UPTV6, or watching online, or watching on television, I should say. Comcast Xfinity's channel 6 and 1096. Also available on i3 Broadband Channel 6 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99. Jason Liggett alongside Abram Washington on a drizzly fall evening here at the Urbana Athletic Complex. Normal West going to throw this one in. It's broken up by the Tigers. And Urbana is going to get to throw it in on the far side now. And looking for number 22, Ivan Menenev, but that one's broken up again. Tossed in again by the Tigers. And now Normal West in control. Normal West midfield with it. They get it to the near side. They're looking for number 44 in Chris Ken, broken up by the Tigers. Olivia Contreras battling down there for Urbana. Goes back to Ross and then broken up by the Wildcats. There's Mukadi. Mukadi gets it upfield. And now here's a good opportunity for the Tigers. Here's Arana. Arana now, 3 defenders around him. He kicks it upfield. And we have a whistle and flag on the play here. We'll see what the issue was there. I think that might have gone up a little bit too high. Perhaps Tigers in the goalie box there. I'm not too sure, but regardless, 11:39 left to play. It's Normal West Wildcat ball as they get it to midfield and broken up by Urbana. Here's Kevin Juarez for the Tigers. Kicks it over to number 11 in William Arana. Arana back to number 24, Fernando Olivia Contreras. And big kick there from the Tigers goes sailing past the goal and out of play. So Owen Sen with the ball now for the Wildcats. Minutes left to play here in the first half. Both teams still searching for their first goal. Chase Mandra has it for the Tigers back in the goal box. He kicks it to the near side. Finds Jesus de la Cruz. Normal West tossing that one in. It's off Juarez of the Tigers. Here's Arana now. Arana was shot on the goal and kicks it right to Sen. Sen is there and saves it for the Wildcats. Rain picks up a little bit here at McKinley Field. Still manageable for us, of course. 9:19 left to play here in the first half. Jason Liggett alongside Abram Washington on the Tigers Media Network. Miguel Lemus advancing that for the Tigers, broken up by the Wildcats. Here's number 16, Sam Ross for Urbana. That one goes sailing out of play, and Normal West tossing this one in to find a header off their own player. Another header there from Normal West, and the Tigers battling back and forth now with the Wildcats. Here's Kevin Juarez, number 41, midfield. Kicks it to the far side. Tigers looking to advance the ball up the far side. They do just that. A little back and forth give and go, broken up by the Wildcats. Here comes Normal West on the far side of the field, and they kick that one out of play. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Wildcats. Will be Urbana ball as they toss this one in to number 24. That's Fernando Olivia Contreras. Tigers advance this to midfield, broken up by the Wildcats, and kicking this one upfield is Chris Ken, number 44. Tigers battling, but Normal West still in control. Tigers looking to get that ball away, and they're battling here. Whistle on the play as things starts to get a little chippy between number 1 for the Wildcats. That's Ben Yang, and I think that was number 11, William Arana, for the Tigers. Going to be Wildcat ball here with 7:50 left to play in the first. Number 16 back for Normal West. Zach Bautista shot on the goal, but it is scooped up by Chase for the Tigers. Here's Arana now for Urbana. Arana looks to advance this ball. It's broken up. He kicks this back to Dularud. Dularud tries to find Arana again. Arana in possession. Kicks this one back to separate it from Normal West. Urbana on the far side of the field now. 7 minutes left to play here in the first. Scoreless game. It sails wide of the goal and past the Urbana offense. Sen brings this back up for his teammate. I think that's number 19 for the Wildcats and Alec McGinnis. McGinnis now going to kick this for Normal West. On the far side of the field, broken up by Urbana. Wildcats in possession now. Olivia Contreras passes this one back to Ross. Ross on the far side advances this ball. And now fighting two Normal West Wildcats. Urbana on the far side has a whistle blown there. And I think this is going to be Urbana's, no, going to be Normal West's ball. No, it will be Urbana's ball there. So Urbana's kick on the side with just under 6 minutes remaining. Urbana can't make anything of that, and Normal West in possession midfield. They advance this ball out to Chris Ken. Chris Ken now looks in the middle of the field, and slow roller there as Urbana defense breaks that up before it gets too heavy on Chase. This one kicked out of play by Ben Guy of Normal West. Going to toss this one on the far side is Jesus De La Cruz. De La Cruz does just that, and Guy is there. To break things up. Fernando Olivia Contreras kicks this one downfield. He finds number 7 in Miguel Lemus. Whistle blown at 4:47 remaining here. Going to be Normal West ball here, and back to kick this is number 19 for the Wildcats. Some oohing and awing from the crowd right there here at McKinley Field. Shot on the goal, bounces into the hands of Chase Mandra. Mandra kicks this one on the far side, finds Urbana. Big kick there from the Tigers, and broken up by number 8 of Normal West. That's Zach Pullman. They run into a wall that is Seydou Mukadi. Mukadi breaks that up, gets it back in control for the Tigers here, around midfield on the far side, and it's out of play. Normal West going to toss this one in. 3:43 remaining here in the first, and we are scoreless at McKinley Field. Jason Liggett alongside Abram Washington. We appreciate you tuning in here on the Tigers Media Network. It's senior night. Urbana High School Tigers hosting the Normal West Wildcats in Big 12 action. Another shot on the goal, bounces into the hands of Mandra, and Mandra looks to throw that one, but we have some whistles there. The Tigers 8-8-2 overall, 4-2-1 in the conference. Excuse me, that's Normal West. 8-8-2 overall, 4-2-1 in the conference. I was reading those scores, those records there, and I said, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right for Urbana. Tigers 9-4-1 overall, 4-3-1 in the conference for Coach James Barkley's team. So I gather there was a timeout called there by the Tigers. 3:16 remaining here. In the first. See one of the referees back to talk to Chase Mandra. Positions him where he needs to be. And clock running once again as we approach the 3-minute mark here. Mukati breaks that one up. And now in possession is Normal West once again. They go to the far side. They get it to Lemus. Lemus now to Juarez. Here's Kevin Juarez and the Tigers. Tigers staying on it on the far side. And there's whistle and flag there with 2:35 left in the first. We are scoreless. So both teams with some shots on the goal, but none of them too convincing of a score. Both goalies doing a good job of staying in front of the balls. We'll see if anything changes, at least certainly in the second half, but even in these final 2 minutes, once you start seeing that clock start ticking down, even in the first half, sometimes teams will get a little aggressive, see what they can do offensively to advance this ball. Tigers in possession of it right now. They kick it to the near side, and they try to advance that to Dullerud, and it's broken up by Ken. There's Jacob Davis with a big boot to clear that one out for the Wildcats. Racing over to scoop it up is Chase Mandra for the Tigers. Mandra kicks that midfield. Urbana battling for it here, but coming away with it is number 2 for Normal West in Adam Conrad. It's going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, and he kicks it high midfield, and a header hit there from the Wildcats in number 24, Jacob Davis. And just a minute remaining here in the first half. And I think as we get into the second half of action, I think whoever comes out most aggressive to begin with, I think you got to treat the first 2 minutes of the second half like you would treat the last 2 minutes if it were a scoreless ball game. But we'll see what both coaches think as they discuss with their teams at halftime here, rapidly approaching 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Tigers advancing this to the near side. Dullerud is there. Dullerud with a nice feed and whistle there. So Dullerud had a nice feed there to Lemus, but whistle blown on the Tigers. And this will wrap things up. Just 10 seconds left to play here in the first half. Normal West has it. Header hit by Urbana. Here's Kevin Juarez, and the Tigers break this up. And there's the horn for the first half. So plenty of first half action. We appreciate you tuning in here on the Tigers Media Network. We are scoreless as we head to the second half. More action coming up next. Welcome back to McKinley Field for the second half of action here between the Urbana Tigers and the Normal West Wildcats. Jason Liggett with you here on the Tigers Media Network alongside camera operator Abram Washington. We are scoreless. There were shots on the goal in the first half, but nothing going for either team. Good play by the goalkeepers, but nothing too strong of a kick towards the goal. Here's Sam Ross on the near side. He kicks that up to number 19 in Willem Aline. Mukati with a big kick to break things up. Tigers going to toss that one back in, but coming up with it for the Wildcats is Caden Frank. Whistle blown there, and going to be good opportunity here for the Wildcats. 38-27 remaining here in the second half, and free kick here coming from Victor Fuentes. Fuentes, a junior at Normal West High School. Shot on the goal goes sailing through the uprights well above the crossbar of the soccer goal. So that one goes sailing past the Tigers goalkeeper in Chase Mandra to keep the game scoreless. These two teams very evenly matched so far in the first half, and what we've seen thus far in the second half. Similar records this season as well, as I mentioned earlier. The Wildcats 8-8-2 overall, 4-2-1 in the Big 12 Conference. Whereas the Tigers are 9-4-1 overall, 4-3-1 in the Big 12. This is the last home game this season for Urbana. They do have another one on the road before the season wraps up. Urbana's going to be at Peoria on the 15th, which is next Tuesday. Tigers on the far side. Kicked back from Normal West and high. Header hit by the Wildcats, and that one goes rolling out of play, so it's going to be Urbana's ball on the far side of the field. 36:09 left to play here in the second half at McKinley Field. It's senior night. Seniors being honored before the start of tonight's game as they walk to the midfield. Had their name announced, walked out with some parents, family members, friends, whatever might have been the case. So a good time to reflect on their play here, not just this season, but for many of them, all 4 seasons that they played here, Urbana High School soccer. Olivia Contreras kicks that one back to McCarty, and McCarty back to Chase. Chase going to go to the near side of Ross, and Ross back right to Chase. Tigers kick that out of play on the far side. So we'll be Normal West down there, and down in the corner for the Wildcats is Caden Frank. Frank on the ground, and going to be Urbana ball. We hear a whistle there. .34:50 remaining here in the second half. Scoreless at the Urbana High School Athletic Complex. For more information on Urbana High School Athletics, you can visit their website, il.8to18.com/Urbana. Also follow them on Twitter at AthleticsUrbana. That one kicked high over Urbana's goal and goes bouncing off the track and into the distance. So corner kick coming from the Wildcats. Good opportunity to score for Normal West early in this second half. Right where they wanted it. And that one's broken up by Urbana. So many bodies down there, couldn't quite see where the ball was. This one kicked high, downfield, going for the header hit, both the Tigers. And I think that one incidentally hit off the hand of William Urbana. Urbana had his hand up as he went for the header, so it will be Normal West kick here. And back to kick for them. I think that's Frank. No, actually, that was number 2 for Normal West and Adam Conrad. Jacob Davis with a nice kick there for Normal West. Urbana breaks that one up and avoids anything getting close to Chase Mandra, the goalkeeper. Here come the Tigers. The Tigers advance this to Lemus. Lemus now, shot on the goal. Oh, just off the post. He got it past a diving goalkeeper there, and that one clicked right off the far post. Tough break for the Tigers. Tossing that one in for Urbana was William Aline. Aline got it to, or was trying to get it back to Lemus anyway, but here comes Normal West, and breaking it up is Sadhu Mukadi. Here's Lemus for the Tigers, tossing it in near side. And that one's broken up by number 2 in Adam Conrad. Tossing this one back in for our Tigers is Willem Aline. Willem, a sophomore, started tonight for Urbana. Here's Miguel Lemus. Lemus with some nice footwork, gets that down to the corner, and that one out of play on the Wildcats. So Urbana's going to get this one once again, and down there is Miguel Lemus. Lemus, a senior forward for Urbana High School. It's broken up by the Wildcats. To midfield now, kicking this back in favor of Urbana is Sam Ross, and we hear a whistle. 31-16 left to play here in the second half, still scoreless. The closest thing that we've seen to a goal was just what we saw a couple of minutes ago from Miguel Lemus. Got past the goalkeeper, but just hit off the goalpost. Fernando Olivia Contreras with the kick for Urbana. Olivia Contreras' kick on the goal goes high and a little wide, sailing above the goal there. So still nothing going for either team. 30-35 remaining here in the second half. We appreciate you tuning in on the Tigers Media Network and all your support of UHS Broadcasting and the UHS Echo over the years. Of course, you can read students' articles, uhsecho.com. Chase Mandra comes up with that one for Urbana. He kicks it high to midfield. Mukadi trying to go for it, but coming away from it is the Normal West Wildcats. They're in control now. They kick it to the near side. Trying to advance this ball up for the Wildcats is number 16. That's Zach Bautista. Now on the far side, chasing that one down is Mandra, the goalkeeper for the Urbana Tigers. He's going to kick this to the near side and finds Willem Aline. Aline now waiting for the defender, and now a big kick trying to find Mukadi. Mukadi with the header. See if Mukadi can track this down. Takes a bad bounce in favor of the Wildcats. Here's Olivia Contreras for the Tigers. Bounces that one up to Juarez, and Urbana going for it. Trying to chase this one down is Lemus. Lemus decides he's not quite quick enough before that ball goes out of play in the corner. And they're going to get this one back into Sen. for Normal West. Sen got that one into Conrad, and Normal West advanced that ball deep into Tiger territory. Kicking it back into Normal West territory was the Tiger goalkeeper in Chase Mandra. Here come the Tigers, see if they can get something going solid here. This one rolls softly back to Mandra. Mandra kicks it out for the Tigers. Urbana on the far side, broken up by Normal West. Goes to Fernando Olivia Contreras. Contreras kicks it to the backfield. It goes over as Ross chases that one down, but ends up in possession of Aline. Aline back to Ross now. Ross kicks it midfield. Finding that one midfield is Jesus De La Cruz. He kicks it to the far side. Here comes Urbana. There's Mukadi. Seydou Mukadi now for the Tigers. He's got some good footwork. Kicks it over to the near side and Aline. Here's Aline for Urbana. See if they can get something going offensively here. Back to Lemus. Lemus tries to find Ali once again, and breaking things up is number 15 for the Wildcats. That's Arkamad Sabu. 26:44 remaining here in the second half. We are scoreless at McKinley Field. Senior night here at Urbana High School. Jason Liggett alongside Abram Washington on the Tigers Media Network. Tigers Media Network powered by UHS Broadcasting. Oftentimes we'll have students in the journalism class here participating. We certainly appreciate Natasha Williams, senior at Urbana High School, all her work this season. She's got a football game under her belt and a couple of volleyball games as well. Haven't gotten her out for any soccer, though. I'm gathering she must not be a huge fan. More for us, I guess. Caden Frank gets this one up for Normal West, and chasing it down is Victor Fuentes. Fuentes in the far corner. He kicks this midfield, prime opportunity for Normal West, and it goes sailing a little too far for them. Still have a chance there. They kick it midfield. That one's broken up by Urbana. See if Urbana can clear this one. Not a chance, says number 24 for Normal West. That's Jacob Davis. He kicks that one towards the goal, but it sails wide. So Chase Mandra going to have it here for Urbana. Just over 25 minutes remaining in this one. Wind blowing lightly towards the west. So we see the American flag waving in the distance. The rain has died down, mainly just sprinkles during the first half. A little bit harder than sprinkles at times, but it went away before halftime. And I don't think it's coming back till the late night. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow for Homecoming Friday. Normal West on the offense. Going to kick this one past, and scooping it up is Chase Mandra for Urbana. Mandra rolls it out right in front of him and trying to get that past Normal West. The Tigers having some difficulties there. Chasing it down is number 24. He's going to have a shot here, and breaking it up is Fernando Olivia Contreras. So it looked like Jacob Davis was about to take a big shot on the goal, but Olivia Contreras there to break that one up, and going to be a corner kick here for Normal West, and over there to kick is Adam Conrad. Conrad, a senior this year for the Wildcats. Another good opportunity here for the Wildcats. See if Urbana can break that one up. Goes sailing past the middle. Out of play will be Urbana ball, and in the hands of Chase Mandra, the goalkeeper for Urbana High School. Mandra kicks this near side, goes to Lemus. Lemus back to the middle there to find Olivia Contreras. Started to get broken up by Normal West, and Urbana back in control now on the far side. Urbana's going to toss this one in, far side. They're looking for Mukati. It's broken up with a header hit from Normal West. A lot of energy already exerted in this one, but we're still scoreless. I mentioned earlier that these two teams very evenly matched, and you're getting a good sample size of it here. Back and forth from goal to goal. A couple of opportunities for both teams to score, including this one. Mukati had it right in front of the goal, kicks that one high. Not what he was looking for there as it goes over the goal, and now 21:38 remaining here. So another big opportunity. As we saw earlier in the game, Miguel Lemus had a very nice shot on the goal, but it hit right off of the goalpost, and that was the end of that drive. And just there, Mukati had a nice chance, but kicked that high and went over the goal. So see if Urbana can get one right in the net now. They toss this in on the near side. It's Willem Aline. Aline still looking for somebody. He's looking for Lemus, and it's broken up by Normal West. Here comes Lemus. Lemus gets it blocked, but right to the middle. Shot on the goal goes high. That was number 22 for the Tigers, and Ivan Meneyev. Meneyev started tonight. He's a senior. His final home game here for Urbana. Regular season home game for the Tigers. Whistle blown in favor of Normal West, and back to kick this one is, I think that's number 2 for the Wildcats, and Adam Conrad. Conrad gets it up to number 21, Nathan Conrad. And over to Jacob Davis. Here comes Nathan Conrad with a header hit. He's hustling, some fresh legs in there, and you can tell the difference. Nathan Conrad all over the place to Jacob Davis. Jacob Davis shot on the goal, sails wide into the corner there. Will be Tiger ball, and Urbana got lucky. Some aggressive play there and some fast legs from Conrad. 19:39 left to play here in the second half. Still knotted up at 0. So Urbana with a couple shots on the goal, nothing going. Normal West comes back, has a shot on the goal, nothing going. And back and forth we go. We'll see who falters first. So far it's been nobody. Chase Mandra with the ball, kicks it to the near side. He finds Willem Aline. Willem kicking it up, looking to advance that ball. He kicks it right into a field of Normal West, and that is Adam Conrad breaking it up for the Wildcats. They're looking for Davis now. Davis racing to that ball, scooping it up before he gets there is Chase Mandra. Mandra rolls this out to the near side. He finds Aline. Aline kicks it over to Olivia Contreras and back to Aline on the near side. Aline looking upfield. Some fancy footwork there from Aline. He's trying to get it past number 15, Sabu, for the Wildcats. Wildcats trying to find Davis. And Urbana breaks that one up. Out to toss it in for Normal West is number 21 in Nathan Conrad. There's Nathan Conrad, kicking middle field, looking for Davis. It's broken up by, or rather he was looking for number 3 in Caden Frank, but it's broken up by the Tigers. Good header hit there from the Tigers. He finds Lemus. Here's Lemus. He kicks that one out of play. It looks like it was off Sabu of Normal West. Here's Aline now on the near side, broken up by Davis. Jacob Davis Jr. for Normal West. We've called his name a number of times tonight. He's been in the middle of a lot. 17-18 remaining here. 0-0 senior night at Urbana High School. They get over to Ross. Sam Ross advances this up to Aline. Aline now for Urbana, fakes out Sabu. And over to Olivia Contreras. They kick it upfield to find number 22 for the Tigers. That's Ivan Meniev. Urbana chases that back down. They advance this up the field to Mukadi. Mukadi now has the ball midfield. He's looking to get it over to Lemus. He gets it over to Lemus. Lemus with some good footwork. See if Lemus can get something going here. Near side. Went for a shot on the goal, and it is blocked by number 2 for Normal West. Urbana still battling down there on the near side corner. Miguel Lemus going to take it out of play. They toss this one in. Header hit by Normal West. Olivia Contreras kicks that one, and it goes right off the jaw of Sabu. Archimed Sabu for Normal West. He's continuing to give Contreras problems. Urbana, here's Kevin Morez right in front of the goal. They let that one sail away. Urbana still with a good opportunity, good field position here. Taken away by Normal West. Normal West on the run now, far side of the field. They get it midfield. Archimed Sabu now. He's getting chased down by Dolarud for the Tigers. And kicking that one out of play for Urbana is Jesus De La Cruz. De La Cruz started here tonight for Coach Barkley. 15-14 left to play here in this one. Still scoreless, second half on the Tigers Media Network. We appreciate you watching on Urbana Public Television, Comcast Xfinity's Channel 6 and 1096, i3 Broadband Channel 6 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99. You can always stream us online, urbanapublictelevision.org. Sliding to get on that ball is Chase Mandra for the Tigers. Mandra boots this one far side, broken up by Normal West. There's Sabu for the Wildcats, and here comes Urbana. That was Arana later, rather. There's Mukadi. Mukadi gets tripped up. And Normal West in control. Kicks that one out of play. So just 14 minutes remaining here. Looks like we're having a sub come in for Urbana. Going out is number 22, Ivan Meniev. We'll see who came in for him. It looks like it's number 27, Chico Wilson. Wilson, a sophomore at Urbana High School. I think this is his first minutes of the game. Don't remember seeing him in the first half. This one goes bouncing down the field. Jacob Davis trying to grab it for Normal West. Urbana comes away with it. They get it midfield to Fernando Olivia Contreras. Contreras backs this up to number 27. He just entered the game. That's Chico Wilson. Now to the near side. Number 19 for Urbana. Some good footwork there from Willem Arlene. Kicking this one down to the near corner was Caden Frank. And good hustle and kick there from Normal West. Urbana breaks that one up. Header from Normal West goes the way of Urbana, but it gets back in possession of Normal West. They advance this ball, broken up by Ross there. Ross trying to get a header, but Jacob Davis comes away with it for the Tigers. And continuing to battle back and forth are these two teams. 12:25 left to play. We're scoreless here at McKinley Field. It's senior night for Urbana High School. Here comes Mukadi. Here comes the Tigers. It's a race to the corner. We'll see who gets there first. And sliding and also going to get called for a trip there is Normal West. So the Tiger faithful starting to come alive here with just under 12 minutes left to play. So Tiger's going to get a kick here with 11:53 left to play. And they take a shot on goal, but Sen scooping that one up. Owen Sen, the goalkeeper for Normal West. He tosses that one to the far side and gets past the Urbana defenders. Couple of header hits there up to Jacob Davis. Davis on the far side advances this ball, and trying to battle down there for Urbana is Jesus de la Cruz. This one goes out of play, and Urbana's going to toss this one back in. That one goes back to Sen. And Normal West kicks this one out of play. Kicking that one out of play was Ben Guy. Urbana in possession now as we near the 10-minute mark. Kevin Juarez kicks it over to the far side. Shot into the corner here for Urbana, and down there is Lemus. Lemus tries to keep that in play, but not able to do so. It is going to be a corner kick here for the Tigers. We'll see who goes over there. Looks like it's going to be Kevin Juarez. And it is. So with just 10 minutes left to play here, a big opportunity here for Urbana as both teams running out of time. And that one stopped by Sen. Juarez breaks this one up with a header. Urbana's right back on it. Another header hit from Normal West. A couple of them as they get it midfield. Here's Jonathan Davis. Jacob Davis, excuse me. And we have a yellow card coming out. So 9:25 left to play. We are scoreless. Plenty of action here at McKinley Field. Don't let the score fool you. It's been a back-and-forth contest. Just nothing finding the net for either team yet, but plenty of shots on the goal. Things starting to get a little chippy from time to time here late in the second half. There's Aline scooping that up for the Tigers, advancing it to midfield, and now trying to chase this one down is Victor Fuentes. Fuentes trying to keep it in play for the Wildcats, and giving him a hard time down there is Fernando Olivia Contreras. Fuentes now going to have a corner kick here with 8:50 remaining. And just as it was a prime opportunity for the Tigers, it's now a prime opportunity for Normal West. Adam Conrad down there for the corner kick. Header hit goes sailing out of play. So Tigers playing good defense once again, and it pays off. Here's Chase Mandra. Chase Mandra to the near side, finds Kevin Morez. Kevin Morez leads that to Aline, and Aline kicks it back up to Fernando Olivia Contreras. Contreras trying to find number 11 for the Tigers. That's Willem Arana. Arana to Juarez now. Juarez kicks it back midfield. He finds Olivia Contreras. It's broken up by Ahmed Sabu of the Wildcats. Kevin Juarez kicks it to the far side. 7:28 remaining here. And breaking that one up for the Wildcats is Adam Conrad. Urbana tosses this one in on the far side. Urbana with some good opportunity here. Lemus trying to fend off 4 defenders, not able to do so. And chasing this one down, looks like Mukadi's going to get to it first. Whistle blown. .647 left to play here. And Normal West going to kick this one. Conrad on the near side finds Sabu. Ahmed Sabu kicks it back. Couple of header hits there for the Wildcats. Gets it to Olivia Contreras. Back to the Wildcats' possession now. They're moving this one downfield and running and kicking that one out of play for Urbana. Number 22, Ivan Miniev. Good opportunity here for the Wildcats, and bounces right into the hands of Chase Mandra. Mandra looks to advance this ball, and it goes out of play into the track and now into the stands. Jacob Davis advances this ball for the Wildcats. That's broken up by Mukadi of the Tigers. 5:32 left to play now in the second half. We are scoreless. Couple of whistles blown there. We'll see what happens with that. Jason Liggett alongside Abram Washington. We appreciate Abram coming out tonight and running our cameras on the Tigers Media Network. We start to wrap up our fall sports schedule here. We got football tomorrow, and then we've got volleyball next Thursday on the 17th of October, football next Friday on the 18th of October, and then we might throw in senior night volleyball, which will be on the 22nd, I believe, of October, that Tuesday. And that'll wrap up the schedule for us this fall. As down on the turf there was Chris Ken, but he's walking off on his own accord. A little bit of limp to his step, but good to see him up, and a round of applause from the audience. Glad that everything's okay. Wildcats shot on the goal. What a save. That one kicked high as Chase Mandra able to knock that up to where it goes off the crossbar and out. But wow, what a goal that would have been at 5 minutes remaining. Good play by Chase Mandra to keep that out of the net, and going to be another prime scoring opportunity here for Normal West. They have a corner kick. Tigers break that up. And here comes Urbana. See if they can get something going here. Just under 5 minutes left to play in this one. We are scoreless. Here comes the Tigers. It's a race to the ball down there. And sliding and taking that one out of play is Normal West. So it's going to be Urbana's ball on the far side here as they look to toss this one in. 4:37 left to play. 0-0 game. Deep into the second half. And that one gets away from the Tigers. Down there to try to get it was Jesus De La Cruz, and it gets away from him. De La Cruz now battling in the corner. He gets that out to number 22 in Ivan Menenev. Here comes Normal West now. Urbana trying to battle to get that out. Shot on the goal, sails wide for the Wildcats. They throw Mandra the ball, and he's going to scoop it up, and he's going to look to kick this one. 3:50 remaining here. Both teams getting antsy. And the fan base is probably even more so as we've watched this one from afar. Different atmosphere than on the field. Here's Jacob Davis. He gets tangled up with Mukati. And there's Mukati. Kicks this one upfield, and he was looking for Lemus. And breaking that one up is Adam Conrad for the Wildcats. Willem Aline throws this one in to Olivia Contreras. And here's Jacob Davis. Davis with the ball now. Looks to advance that ball, and sliding to stop that is Chico Wilson. Here's Adam Conrad for Normal West. He kicks that one down, and that one goes into the goalie box. But scooping that one up, as it would have been wide in the net anyway, is Mandra. 2:30 left to play. That one goes sailing into the visitor stands. Urbana tosses this one in to have another header hit from Normal West. The wind picking up here as the evening toils on. Here's Chico Wilson. They get this over to Lemus. Lemus shot on the goal, and that one sails high. So both teams have had their opportunities all game long and certainly down the stretch here. 1:50 remaining. Normal West has it. Lemus tries to get it away from Conrad. Conrad pursues, and that one bouncing into the arms of Chase Mandra, the goalkeeper for the Tigers. 1:34 now left to play. It's do or die time here for Urbana. Jacob Davis breaks that up, and a big block there from Mukati, as Davis was aiming for the goal for sure. Whistle blown there at 1:18 remaining now. And this is a scary opportunity here. Adam Conrad sets it up. Looking for a header hit, but Mukadi breaks it up. Minute remaining here. Battling down by the goal. They look to get something going, and Tigers playing good defense and breaking that one up and out of play. Fernando Olivia Contreras clears it into the corner. So that's going to bring up a corner kick, and running over to kick this one in, I think I see Caden Frank over there. We'll see if he ends up doing that or someone else. Looks like it's going to be someone else. Chris Ken now for the Wildcats. Just 25 minutes remaining. They toss this one in. 20 seconds remaining. I think we're going to run out of time here with just 15 seconds. Urbana playing good defense with their backs against the wall here. 2-1. The final buzzer sounds here. A 0-0 game. So well fought on both sides of the ball. Back and forth action all game long. Several shots on the goal. I know some of those players on both sides are going to go back and say, oh man, if I would have just gotten that kick a little lower or a little more to the right, a little more to the left. But sometimes that's just how the game pans out. So 0-0 tie. The Tigers are going to go to 9-4-2 on the season, and that'll make them 4-3-2 in the conference. The Wildcats go to 8-8-3 overall and 4-2-2 on the season. Senior night here at Urbana High School, certainly going to be a memorable one, but not a W as many of the seniors and many of the fans here had hoped. For Abram Washington, I'm Jason Liggett. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time on the Tigers Media Network.